guys, it's Shae, and I hope you're having a great day. So I know this is kind of a little bit of a different video. I didn't get my Monday video up because I didn't feel good all weekend, and I'm sorry guys. But I will be returning to the Bible study. That is still going to be happening, except I'm actually going to be doing it next week. So I'm going to do 2 portions on the following Monday. So we'll cover the parts 2 and 3, and then we'll do the 4th part at the end of the month. But this video is going to be a little bit different. So I just kind of wanted to make just a little video where I was talking a little bit and kind of just telling you guys what's been going on with me. So as you know, I started working at Jimmy John's, and you know about the new apartment and everything. And to add to all the new and excitingness, Coke decided that they were going to come out with Coke Zero Sugar. And I was a big fan of Coke Zero whenever it first came out. It was like my favorite drink, loved it, adored it, like it was great. And so now that they have this new little thing, I thought I would try it. So kind of a little portion of this video is going to be me trying this and doing a review on it. But I also have some news I want to share with you guys. So let's get into this first. Ooh. Oh. Alright. So it looks normal, like it just looks like regular Coke. So let's see. It's got kind of a weird taste. It almost tastes like Diet Coke, except there's something missing. Like it tastes like Diet Coke, but the Diet Coke is missing something. It's okay. I'm probably not gonna buy it again. It doesn't really taste that great. I like Coke Zero better. I just think it has a little bit more of a kick to it. But this was interesting. I mean, it's definitely an interesting flavor, and it's a cute little bottle. It's like a nice little keepsake Coca-Cola bottle. But no, I'm not really feeling it. So if you guys were on the fence about trying the Coke Zero Sugar, it's like Diet Coke. It's like Coke Zero. They're pretty much all the same. I even read an article that said that all of the ingredients in Coke Zero is actually the same thing in the Coke Zero Sugar, so they didn't really change anything, except apparently it's a new and improved taste. No, it's not. Coke Zero's better. Even Diet Coke is better, to be really honest. This just tastes like I'm drinking fizzy air. Like, it just doesn't really taste like a Coke. And I'm kind of disappointed, to be really honest. I was hoping it would have, like, that kick that Coke Zero does, but it doesn't. So, not a big fan. But anyway, so, done with the Coke Zero, and on to my exciting news. So I love art, and I love crafts, and I love writing, and I love being creative. And so I'm going to start implementing some of those things on my channel. I'm going to have some how-to crafts, DIYs. I'm going to even show you guys how to cook some stuff. So there's going to be a lot of new things coming to the channel. That's actually why I want to put up 2 videos next week, which is what I'm going to be working on. I want to have kind of like a crafty video, and then I want to have my Bible study video, so you guys will have that to look forward to. But other than that, like, just kind of been getting used to the whole new setup. It's basically a whole new thing for me, new job, new place, new friends, like everything is new, because of all the stuff that happened before, which I'm not going to be that person. I'm not going to put all my drama on the internet. I'm sorry. So if you guys are wanting to know, like, what I meant by I've had to deal with all this stuff, like in my past videos, I'm not going to talk about it. I'm sorry. But that's just something that I'm personally going to keep to myself, the things that I deal with in my real life that I don't feel like should be put on the internet. I don't want to put anybody on the spot. I don't want to talk shit about anybody. Really, all I want to do is move forward. We all make mistakes, we all make bad decisions, and, you know, we learn from them and we move forward. I mean, that's what life is. Like I've said before, it's learning important facts through experiences, and so you live and learn and you move forward. I have no resentment, no ill will, no ill feelings. I wish all the best for all of the people that I had to let go out of my life, but they were toxic, and I couldn't have them in my life. It was making my life very complicated, and so I had to say, all right, I can't do this anymore. And so I literally did a complete 180 on my life and changed almost every aspect of it, except for who I am as a person. But like I said, I changed where I lived, I changed my friends, I changed my job. So everything is different, everything's new, and sometimes that's exactly what you need. You just need a new, fresh start over, and you just move forward and you try to make the best choices and the best decisions that you can. And really, that's what I wanted to talk about. I wasn't really sure how to convey this message to you guys because I feel like I'm still very young. I don't know everything, but I want to be able to tell people what I have learned and like show you, hey, you know, I made these same mistakes too. It's okay. Here's what to do. Here's how to move forward. And so that's always been my goal is I love helping people. When I see a need, I want to fill it. I want to help. I want to be a part of. I've always believed that, you know, nothing can change unless you actually change it yourself. So that's what I try to do. But these particular people I could no longer help, and they were more of a burden on my life, and I feel like I kind of became a burden on theirs. Especially when certain things got said about me. So I ended up being more of a hurt than a help to these people. So when that happens, you just kind of have to take a step back and go on about your life and don't let people get you down. I mean, and that's in anything, like anything and everything. That's not just your friends, that's not just your job. That's, you know, one of my biggest discouragements is I get online and I see all these really creative things that people make and they're doing and their places they're going and like things they're accomplishing, and I'm like, wow, I will never be able to be like them. And so my creativity ends up shutting down and I don't want to do anything. And you can't be like that. So to all the people out there right now who, you guys, excuse me, you really want to go after something and you really want to get it, but you feel like you're never going to like meet your highest potential. It doesn't matter if you amount to everybody else or even if you reach your max potential. The whole point is you're actually getting out there and doing something, and you're being a productive member of society. You're actually leaving a mark on this world, and that's kind of the whole point. And so if you're just sitting at home not doing anything, what's the point? So, but yeah, sometimes you just need a fresh start, a clean slate, and to move forward and just make better and happier memories. But don't forget where you came from. Even though it might have been like really, really super bad and super shitty and crappy and all that, don't forget the lessons that you learned from that. Even though it was like the worst experience of your life, remember what it taught you. Remember how much stronger you were because of it. Because if you let those things defeat you and you end up just crying all the time, sitting in the corner and not ever doing anything because you feel like you majorly fucked up and you're not able to fix it, no. Sometimes there's just going to be those situations that you can't fix. Sometimes there are those problems that there just isn't a solution for. And even if there is, maybe you don't have the ability to come up with that solution. So sometimes you just have to walk away. And so basically this is a message to anybody out there who feels stuck, who feels in a rut, who feels like, you know, you can't get past it. I am a living example of you can get past it. Just a couple months ago, I felt like nothing was ever going to change. I felt very much in a dead end. I felt like I wasn't meeting my max potential. And so I decided to just do a 180. Just completely change everything. Like not losing who I was as a person. You know, that's very important. Don't change yourself for other people. Like if you feel like you haven't been able to be a very good person in this situation, that doesn't mean you need to change yourself to acclimate to the situation. Sometimes that means that you just need to pull yourself completely out of it and go do something else. Because it's not always about you changing yourself. You need to be you because there's only one you. So if people can't get on board with that, then you have to walk away. But if you're being like a jerk type of person, like if you're being a really mean person, then yeah, you need to change your outlook on life and all that. But other than that, like that's basically my message is if you feel lost, if you feel scared, broken, devastated, any of that, like it gets so much better. Believe you me, like I've been there. I've actually been there several times. This one is just the most recent one. And it's hard. Like don't get me wrong, it is so hard to actually pick yourself up off the floor and keep moving forward. But in the end, it's really super worth it. It really is. I mean, I never imagined that I would have my own apartment in my name, have a really great job within walking distance of my home, you know, have some really great friends who have been there to support me, new friends actually, from my job and whatnot, who have been there and who have wanted to, you know, help me try to figure out where to go forward from this and all that. And so having those people and having these new surroundings and having these different things have been the positive uplift that I needed. Sometimes you can't do it by yourself. And I'll tell you another thing, and a lot of people are probably not going to agree with me, and that's okay. But religion and spirituality is another big thing that can pick you up off the floor and get you moving forward. When I turned back to God and back to my faith and realized that I had a bigger purpose than what I thought I did, that was what got me to get my butt up and be like, okay, God did not create me to sit on my ass. Like, it's not how it works. You're supposed to get out there and be doing stuff and like moving and making a change and all that. So that's what I leave you guys with today. I know it's very weird. My videos are now coming up on Tuesdays instead of Mondays. They're not even the real like mental Rubik's cubes like they're supposed to be. But I promise everything is getting back to normal. Things are, like I said, I mean, with all these changes, you know, it comes the settlement period. So I'm still trying to settle, still trying to like get my feet, you know, planted safely where they need to be, and make sure that everything is taken care of, all the things in my personal life, and then I can, you know, work on all the stuff that is YouTube. But yeah, so I just wanted to throw up this quick vlog for you guys. No editing, nothing special, nothing like big and fancy. But I promise next week things will be back on track. And hopefully I won't have to make any more of these apology videos about not having videos up on Monday when I'm supposed to. But anyway, so yeah, basically that's it. You know, don't feel like this is a dead end, because it's not. It's not. You just have to keep looking past the dead end sign, because so many roadblocks are going to be thrown up at you, and people are going to say you can't do this and you're not good enough and you're going to be beat down severely. But trust me, if you keep going, you're going to be so proud of yourself. Like, I'm beside myself with pride and with just feeling of accomplishment. I feel like a lot of things in the last couple of months, like, I felt like my world was crumbling, but at the same time, I was building a new one on top of it. So yes, this old, you know, building that I was like, had everything like set up the way I wanted to, it came crumbling down. But in the process of it crumbling down, over here, I'm building, you know, the better one, the stronger one, the better one, the more confident one, the more safe one, you know, the place that I really needed to be, and not this little shack over here, but rather a mansion in my own name. No, it's not a mansion, but you know what I mean. So don't always think that when one thing's crumbling that there isn't another one being built in the process. That's the thing that you have to look for, is what is my next move? Where do I go from here? Because there are no dead ends in life except for death. Like, that's the final dead end, but there are no dead ends if you actually look past it. But if you let it inhibit you and you let it slow you down, I mean, hey bro, that's on you. But fear fear is for others. Fear is for others. Do not fear the dead ends. Do not fear the change. Do not fear the moving forward. Go get it. But anyway, I love you guys so much, and I know it's a little bit longer video, and thank you so much for staying till the end, and for that, you guys are going to get to see me drink this some more. Awesome. So that was fun. Anyway, I love you guys so much, and always remember to keep learning, expand your mind, be safe, don't be afraid, and do no harm. I love you guys so much, and I will try to see you back here on Monday. We'll see how it goes. All right. Bye.